There's so many ways to create beautiful looking forms in HubSpot. Today I'm going to show you how exactly to get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, creating a form in HubSpot is relatively simple. However, there are some advanced features that if you take some time to learn how to use, it'll be amazing. So on the left hand side, we're going to go to marketing. You'll see it'll open up a little drop down, and here you want to click on forms. Now again, there's always a few ways. There are always a few ways of doing this. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to show you exactly how to go about it. So first of all, you want to click on create form, and here we have some templates. Amazing. Right. So let's say we want to go ahead and we want to use a newsletter template, right? Let's say we don't want to use a template. There is a start from blank option as well. So if you're starting from blank, it's literally got nothing there. But I suggest if you're still starting out and figuring your way through HubSpot, you want to go ahead and use a template. So here's a contact us template. Let's click on use template. Here you will see that every single element you put your cursor over, it'll highlight it. You're going to click on it, and it'll give you the properties or the bits and pieces on the left hand side over here. So you can actually go ahead and you can add in manually. You can also go ahead and you can say edit in expanded view. This will basically allow you to just edit it in a full page. You can also, if you click on it, you can see that there's an edit field, and then you can just delete the field altogether. You can also use the drag handles to move the sidebar around, so you can just literally go ahead and move this about. On the left hand side, if you want to add anything in here, let's say you want to add in a field, a single line text, number row, multi-line text, whatever the case may be, you can add that in there. There are also properties that you can add into each one of these fields. So if you can see here, these are the properties, and this over here is a field. And then if you go into other, there are text and media. So you can add in images, you can add in whole paragraphs, and then there are security and privacy fields that you can add in over here. Now, if you go ahead and you go into the left-hand side, there are different types of contents that you can add in here. We can create logics. Basically, if you click on one thing, then something else will happen. So it's almost like an automation. So let's say, for example, there's a yes/no question here. If you click on yes, you'll be redirected to one space. If you click on no, you'll be redirected to another space. So that's ultimately how logic works. And then you can just change the styling over here on the left-hand side of what it actually looks like. Everything from your borders and your corners, your rounding, padding, all of that kind of stuff. You can see everything over here is available to be completely customized. And then we can optimize this. We can turn on form shortening, and we can add in multiple steps. We can add in images, and there's different security options. And then again, there are some automations. So once this form is submitted, you can actually create an automation as to what will happen next after the form is submitted. Maybe there's a reply email. Maybe there is a document that's being sent to whomever is submitting that form. So there you go. And then you got your settings. You can just have a look through the settings and see. You can just change the properties of the form, how it's submitted, what happens when it's submitted, where does it go to, where the reply comes from, and so forth. And here are some additional. So you can go through here. Once you are done, you're going to go ahead and let's just go back out of settings. So here's our form. And once we're done, we're just going to go ahead and we are going to save this form. So we can just say save with unpublished changes, or you can just say review and update. And this form will become live and you can use it within HubSpot.